Alright, so this isn't an adventure, it's a vlog. And it's going to be about a subject a lot of people don't want to admit to. Because they like to put up smoke and mirrors, make themselves feel better. It's about being fat. Hopefully the cop didn't clock me. It's about being fat and stupid. Yeah, man, just stay right there. Don't go anywhere. I was not doing 40 and a 25, I swear. A lot of people like to think that, well, I can still do what I did when I was younger, and if I wanted to do that, I could. And the reality is, if you're not in the same condition that you were when you could, then you probably can't. And now here it is, 10, 15 years later, they weigh 100 pounds more than they did, and they're surprised whenever they can't run or jump anymore. When they get winded walking up a couple flights of stairs. It's hard because whenever you're a teenager, you're more active and you're trying to grind every day, get the most out of it. And then you start working. And if your job isn't physically intensive, you're not doing as much because you're spending more time sitting around. And then you're mentally exhausted. So then you watch TV. And this goes on for years. And then you realize, fuck, I'm fat and out of shape. And it's not really about being in shape. It's more about being healthy. I know the whole big is beautiful craze and all that. You can be attracted to whatever you want, but you still have to be capable. And capable and healthy, you're going to run into a lot less situations that are going to cause you grief. I mean, everyone knows if you're a smoker, you're going to have more respiratory problems because you're a smoker. Same thing whenever you're fat. Whenever you're fat, you're going to have more medical conditions because you're fat. I mean, doctors tread lightly on that. They're quick to tell you, oh, you smoke, you're going to die of cancer. But they're not so quick to tell you, oh, you're fat, you're going to die because you're fat. It's crazy. But in hindsight, everything's easier if you just get into shape. And I think a lot of people steer away from it because either they don't know how to do it, they think it takes too much time, or they don't know how to stop being lazy. That's the biggest deal too, is a lot of people, you know, they wonder, how do I know if I'm fat? I don't think I'm fat. You can't just look at how much you weigh. Somebody who's 6'8" that weighs 260 pounds is probably in a lot better shape than somebody who's 5'10" and weighs 260 pounds. So you have to do your BMI. And like I'm 6 foot, 280 pounds. Technically, by BMI standards, I'm obese. I wouldn't think I'm obese. I wear a size 38 pants. You know, only people who wear 40s are obese. No, you have to know what your body fat percentages are. So that's the first thing, is figure out if you can do the things that you want to do without getting hurt. And if you can't, then you probably need to get a better lifestyle. Then you need to look at your BMI. And now, what's a fat guy telling me about being healthy for? So at my best, I was 6'1", floating around 190 to 210, and that was sports weight, depending on what was happening in football and wrestling and all that. Okay, yeah. Did I have the IFB Pro bodybuilder body? No. I was healthy. I had a good BMI. I was down around 15% body fat. Well, hell, now I'm up to 33%. So that's how you can look at it. Hell, I ain't downing you. If you just want to lose weight to look better naked, hey, good on you. But sometimes looking too good can also be unhealthy once you get down below 7% body fat. So what's the whole point of all this? What am I rambling about? He's just rambling. Yeah, I am just rambling. Sometimes you need to hear things out loud to believe them. Sometimes you need to say things out loud to make yourself believe them, I guess. Is that what I'm doing? I'm trying to talk myself into it? Maybe. I don't know. Truth of the matter is, it's not easy. And it's that time of the year where come New Year, everyone's going to start the whole new year, new me, new year, new me. Gyms are going to freaking make a killing. They're going to be crowded as shit for about a month or so, and it's just going to taper off. So if you do want to get healthy, because now is the season to eat for some reason, doesn't matter what you celebrate, there's food related holidays everywhere. You're gonna have to get a mindset going for your new year, new me, and actually stick with it. Because if you can't force yourself to walk a mile instead of watching a TV show right now, going to a gym isn't going to change that. Mindset's mindset. The environment, yeah, the environment can motivate you a little bit, but if you can't get the motivation to go there in the first place, then it's probably not going to do you any good. Before you spend all that money on gym memberships and gym equipment, force yourself to do the little things first. See if you can handle that. If you can, then your mind's probably in the right spot. Another big thing a lot of people don't really touch on because they want to believe, but there is no such thing as a lose weight quick scheme. There isn't. Oh, try this drink. You'll lose 10 pounds in a week. Yeah, all right. Well, if you read the directions, you drink 3 ounces of it. It contains vitamins that you already get, and that's all you drink. That's all you intake. It's called fasting. You can do that with water and a multivitamin. Don't waste your subscription or your $69 on that bottle of Miracle Juice because it's called starving yourself. Wear this belt and it'll help you slim down, man. There's nothing. You can't. Okay, yeah, if you wear a sauna suit and you sweat, you're gonna lose water weight, which in turn, your body producing sweat will cause you to burn calories because it's trying to cool itself. So yeah, all right, but it's not going to be the same. You can't lose all your weight just on that. There's no belly slimming belt where, oh yeah, if you just wear this while you're sitting in your chair, you'll get a six-pack. It doesn't work like that. It's called a muscle stimulator. All it's doing is stimulating muscles to activate. Yeah, it gets blood flowing to that area, but it's not going to force you to burn fat. So don't fall for that shit. Don't fall for some miracle seed. It's all bullshit. What can you do that's easy? Oh my God, cut out the sugary drinks. I mean, I can't say anything about it. My daily intake is 2 to 3 energy drinks, easy. Plus a Coke here or there. Sweet tea, yeah, no. Everything has water in it. I don't drink water. I need to. I need to supplement all that for water. Probably save some money in the long run too. The easiest way to lose weight is cardio. You go, well, I want to lose weight, but I want to get muscular too. Okay, you could do that. Just keep your expectations realistic. You're not going to look like Rich Piana from just going to the gym. Yeah, that requires extra juice. Now, I mean, if that's your thing, whatever. You can maintain it after you juice it up, but it takes a toll on your body quick and for a long time. It's not worth it. That's why you keep your expectations realistic. We're talking about getting healthy. We're not talking about becoming Mr. Universe. Oh, well, those guys don't use steroids. They'd kick them out. Yeah, they don't use steroids while they're competing. What do you think they do in their off season to get ready for competing? What? Yeah. So keep your expectations realistic. So like I said, I'm a fat ass. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. And I'm going to show you actual time of what happens just through exercise and basic dieting. Because that's another thing that you can get hung up on. And it gets so confusing. People, you ask 10 different people what the best diet is, and they'll give you 10 different diets. And the big thing you need to know is that if you want to lose weight, you have to intake less calories. That's a no-brainer right there. I don't give a shit what you're eating. You eat less of it, you're going to lose weight. The next thing to actually lose weight while dieting is you need to burn more calories than you intake. So if you're out of shape and you can't jog, all you can do is walk and lift lightweights, you need to be intaking low calories, 2,000 or less. Now, if you're somebody who can lift weights and you can burn 3,000 calories in a day, then you probably need 25 to 3,000 calories. And if you're scrawny and you're trying to get bigger, you need a lot of weight and a lot of protein and calories. But that's not what we're about. We don't give a fuck about that. All we care about is getting healthier. I don't want to look like the Incredible Hulk. Don't buy into any stupid diets. And the reason I'm saying this is I've done it. I've bought into the diets. Get a blood work sample taken for food allergies, and they'll test for everything that sets it. Now, why does that matter? I'm not allergic to anything. I don't break out in hives. Well, I don't either. I don't either. Beef is a big part of my diet. I don't like lettuce. I eat spinach. Well, I have a sensitivity to spinach and a sensitivity to beef. What does that mean? Well, it's harder for my body to digest it. So in it being harder for my body to digest, my body acts like it's being poisoned. What does your body do whenever it thinks it's being poisoned? Inflammation starts. Oh, yeah. So if you're eating stuff that causes your body to try to attack it, to digest it, you're going to create inflammation and bloating, which means you're going to retain water. Yeah. So you need to know foods that your body wants, not that you want, unfortunately. Yo, on the real, that double cheeseburger pizza at Papa John's is awesome. Oh my God. But anyway, I'm not going to eat that anymore. Oh, I hate this traffic. So, dieting, what's the best one? I don't know. I really don't. You can do your research into all of them. Like I said, you ask 10 different people, they're going to give you 10 different diets. You know, if you want to be an Olympic weightlifter, they're going to have a diet for that. If you want to be a CrossFit junkie, they're going to have a diet for that. But if you just want to lose weight and get healthier, you have to manage intake. You have to manage carbs. You have to manage calories. You have to manage your intake. There is a set diet schedule for all of those, and it's called intermittent fasting. And it's probably the easiest way to get into dieting. You pick a calorie amount, and you have 8 hours to intake those calories. So if you wake up at 8 o'clock, you don't eat anything, and then come noon, 12 o'clock, you can eat something. And then you have from 12 o'clock to 8 o'clock to eat your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's pretty simple. After 8 o'clock, you don't eat anything. So your body has 16 hours to metabolize all that food. What does that do? If you have a slow metabolism like me, yeah, it speeds it up. The reason that's the best platform is no matter what kind of diet you're doing, whether it's all organic, trees, vegan shit, yeah, vegan, no grain, you know, whatever kind of diet you're doing, if you follow the intermittent fasting schedule, it'll make it that much better. I get it. There's people who have never faltered from their dieting and exercise. Fucking good on you. But for the majority of us, life happens. And whenever life happens, we get fat and lazy. And we generally forget about it for a couple of years until one day you do something small and you're like, I can't believe I'm out of breath. Or I can't believe I had to think about jumping off of that. I used to be able to jump off of houses. So it's something to think about while you're stuffing your faces full of desserts and pie, turkey and ham and whatever else. The roast beast. Before you start your whole new year, new me journey, get your mind right. Don't fall for the bullshit that's out there just to steal your money. Because if it's easy, it's a ripoff. Because everyone would be doing it. And I'll give a video update. I'll show you my stats. Because, like I said, I'm at 280 and I'm 6'1". My best was around 200 and 6'1". So I should be able to get down to 180, which would probably put me at about 10% BMI, which BMI is body mass index. It's how much fat you have compared to muscle. Oh, the fucking traffic. Man, it don't matter what city you live in. This shit happens everywhere. Even if it's a smaller city, the roads are smaller, so then there's less people that can fit on them, and everybody wants to go the same direction. So I don't get it. It just sounds like all you've been doing is ranting and raving. Yeah, it's kind of a rant. It's kind of a rave. Like I said, sometimes you need to hear things. Sometimes you need to hear that, you know, things aren't easy. You need to hear that you don't need to be a dumbass. Sometimes you need to hear the real shit so somebody can tell you that it's not easy and it's not going to be easy and that your mind has to be right. Or the reality of the fact that, you know, if you're healthier, there's a lot of little things that don't happen in your life anymore. Hell, the easiest way to make a motorcycle go faster is for the rider to lose weight. Unless you're the size of a jockey, if you lose 50 pounds, your bike will be faster. Hell, once you actually do get a good diet and you're healthier, it's easier to wake up early. It's easier to wake up and actually start moving instead of going through the whole, oh, I can't do anything till I get my cup of coffee and wake up. No, you can actually wake up and hit the ground running once you're not lazy. That's the biggest thing. If you feel like you might be considered lazy, but you have to tell yourself you're not lazy and remind yourself of all the things that you do, you're probably lazy, because you could probably do more. Oh yeah. So I'll give an update. If anything, if you want to hear my 2 cents, I'll tell you what my exercise plan is. I have reasons for why I know it'll work. I'll share that with you on the first update. And if you want to use it as a motivational thing, I'll answer comments in the comment section. I might even try out some of these snake oil ways to lose weight, just to get the truth out there about that. I got one that I've seen at a doctor's office that I so badly want to call bullshit on, and I'm pretty sure they'll let me do it for free or for nothing with my insurance. So if they do let me do that, I'll definitely document it and show you what I'm talking about. Ooh, Nama sushi bar. No, we can't eat that. God, I can smell all the fried foods for 3 miles. Oh, it sucks being fat, but it tastes so good. All right, I'm out.